Today, we are going over who or what is the biggest wasted potential in the game. And there's a picture of Melina here. I think it's a pretty good start. The giant pot man outside the Caelid Coliseum. I wanted so badly to fight him. No, that's fair. That's a fair bit. Yeah, why not, right? I wish the alternate endings involved joining with certain demigods to enact their vision of the world. The only ending that's even slightly related to a demigod is the Age of the Duskborn, but Godwyn is mega dead. Oh, Age of Stars as well. I wish there had been endings where you bring the Mogwyn dynasty to fruition or help Rykard and the Volcano Manor destroy the Erdtree and the Golden Order. Oh, that's interesting. Just feels like our player Tarnish is pigeonholed into killing all the demigods even though we meet other Tarnished, disregarding that task and joining with them. Interesting. No, I mean, that's fair. I mean, of course, we do get the Duskborn and the Stars ending. More endings? Yeah, I guess. I wouldn't put it as the biggest wasted potential, but there is potential there, for sure, for sure. Finger Ruins are huge and was expecting a boss or dungeon at the end. Instead, it is populated by the biggest a-holes in the game. Yeah. Nah, okay, yeah, I'm with that. I expected, at least some sort of, like, ghostly boss or something for the Finger Runes. I'm just not sure what, like, I'm not sure what exactly I expected, but when I first came across the quest, I was like, oh, okay, so there's definitely a boss out here or something. And no, but they're right about that. The enemies around that area are just such a pain, dude. I just run by them and then save quit until I get to the end. Like, I really hate mechanics like that, and then like the way you have to dodge their beams is just, I don't know. It just feels weird. Like a lot of the hitboxes. Okay, I won't say a lot, but like some of the hitboxes in the DLC, it doesn't seem to be like what we're being shown. I don't know. But yeah, Finger Runes, for sure, for sure. Gameplay-wise, as other people have said, the Great Rune system was absolutely wasted potential. Exploration-wise, the Finger Runes and the Abysmal Woods, okay, in the DLC should have had something more to them other than just sounding a bell for a questline and a stealth section with the Untouchables. Yeah, Abyssal Woods, I don't know. Abyssal Woods feels fine. It's weird. It's like the mobs are built for like early game. Yeah, it's like a end game DLC area. Yeah. I don't know. That's fair. There's like no good items in the area either. I don't know. That's fair. But Finger Runes, definitely another mention of the Finger Runes. Lore-wise, Melina should have been the final boss of the Lord of Frenzy Flame ending. Oh, I love that idea. If you choose to save her, have her fight same as she did in Morgoth's fight in Phase 1, but then have her pull some absolutely crazy stunt in Phase 2. Like, for example, confirm that she's the Gloom-Eyed Queen and have her fight like her, or if she isn't GEQ, then do something else that's crazy. Okay. In the DLC lore-wise, the relationship between Miquella and Torrent should have been elaborated on? No, that's true. They literally show us, that's like how they marketed the DLC. They showed us Miquella and Torrent. And no, that's, okay. I'm with that. That is crazy, dude. Oh my god. That's so true. We didn't get, dude, that's wild. Considering that this is what they initially teased us with back in 2023, only to then not do anything with it is, yeah, they didn't do anything with it in the final release. Yeah, no, that's crazy. That's crazy, dude. Oh my god, that's true. That's painful to read, to be honest, because it's just like, that's so true. We should have had that. Like, what? Well, you know what? Maybe the Miquella on Torrent thing is the lore, and that's all they gave us. Definitely wasted potential there. So someone mentioned main game characters not reacting to anything in the DLC, but there's a follow-up comment here that's pretty hilarious. Yes, Gideon, that's a good point about Miquella. No idea where he could be. Oh, the new hat, I found it? Oh, wow, Ronnie, you needed this special blade to harm the two fingers? I guess nobody told their mom she just died from punching. Melina, your whole deal is speaking to me at churches and complaining about me wanting frenzied stuff, so why the hell are you not saying anything about the church in the Abyssal Woods? Would be really freaking nice to get any context here. This is almost as bad as you not even stopping to say hi to Mesmer, or at least being summonable. Oh, at Mesmer? Oh, that'd be interesting. Hey, Florisax, remember how you were foregoing sleep and made a huge deal about how bad it was that you failed to give it to Placidux that one time? He's fully fine. Anyway, come help me kill him now. Oh, sheesh. Yeah, that's good. Not sure it's been mentioned, but Vike. Okay, the Tarnished closest to becoming Elden Lord. Lanciax seemingly loved him. I don't know how to pronounce some of these dragon names. Lanciax? Like, come on. Seemingly loved him and shared ancient dragon incantations with him. He was bewitched by the Frenzy Flame, yet he's reduced to just being an Evergoal character? I mean, honestly, that's... yeah. I think a lot of this wasted potential sentiment is like really focused on the fact that From Software has a lot of cool characters that they just simply don't do anything with. It's really weird. It's really weird. Yeah, we definitely like Elden Ring's such a big game. It's very expanded. There's a lot of lore. It definitely feels weird that we didn't get like even more just small story bits, you know? I don't know, but that's a good point. With the DLC, From went all in on encouraging different playstyles via physics. With that change, they really should have updated it so that groups of enemies that restore flasks also restore physics? No. No. No, that sounds really, really, really bad. That's, oh my god, that could be terrible in Invasions. Imagine just hosts having like refills for their physics that just full heal them. Having it be a buff that's functionally limited to bosses is surprisingly frustrating, as the amount of options opened up by Flask, especially those that give plus 10 and can be used to meet stat requirements, is absolutely great game design. I mean, I do like physics. They did a great job with physics. Let's be real. Like the deflecting hard tier and then the spirit summon buff physics. Dude, yes. I've really enjoyed what they did with physics. But no, they should not restore based on killing a whole group of enemies. No. That's no. I mean, sheesh. They might do it in Elden Ring too, though. I saw a post talking about this already, but there should be more replayability options. Boss Rush mode, way to earn unlimited larval tiers, and an option to start New Game Plus without an increase in enemy HP and damage. Okay, well, no. New Game Plus is supposed to increase enemy HP and damage. That's fine. But yeah, Boss Rush mode, a Boss Rush mode with a way to earn larval tiers is that's a very good idea. It just occurred to me, we don't have a Rune Arc vendor in the DLC. Like, oh my god. Yeah, there's a lot of wasted potential, man. There's a lot of wasted potential. The story and dialogue. Yes, having to go full archaeology having to go full archaeology mode in order to piece together any semblance of the story is fun. But playing Baldur's Gate 3 really makes me wish some of this was real dialogue, and we actually got to talk to some of the characters outside of pestering them until they repeat themselves. Okay, I feel like there's a middle ground here. Comparing Baldur's Gate 3's dialogue and then being like, oh, we should put that in From Software games, that's just not happening. That is not happening. However, they are right about that. It's just like, it just feels like we're spamming one button, you know? There's no real, like, conversation to be had. I mean, there is, but it's like, it's one-sided, and then we're basically just being, like, told stuff. It would, like, dude, that's also why I really like the gank fight in the DLC, because they're actually conversing with each other. We're getting some nice, like, character development there. Or, like, whatever it would be. It's a very small amount of character development, but we get to see what they're thinking and stuff, and that's cool. It would be great to have some sort of conversation with Melina outside of the 5 or so times she pops up before spontaneously combusting. Okay, fair enough. Kale, Roderica, D, Blide, and all other minor characters would be much more interesting if you have some real dialogue trees and things you could ask them about. Well, yeah, and anything with like more topics of conversation, yeah, I'm with that. That's fine. I don't want like arcing conversation trees or anything like Fallout or Baldur's Gate 3. I just want to be like, oh, Blide, you know, how you feeling? I don't know. I don't know what I'd ask Blide, to be honest. But yeah, it like you had Blide right next to Alexander. It just, I don't know. You could ask Blide like how he feels about the giant pot man. I don't know. I don't mean for it to be a dialogue-driven game, but a little more interaction would be awesome. Yeah, that's exactly the way to put it. Interaction. Just a little bit more of interaction. Just, you know, it can enhance the world building a bit, for sure. This was a good comment. I like it. Sleep, Deathblight, Blood Flame, Black Flame, Ghost Flame, Torn and Poison incantation spells. What are Torn? I don't know. No holy weapons like Morgoth's going further, lightning or flame weapons? Oh, like weapons made out of flame? Dude, the weapon model for Morgoth's spear is the same weapon model we got for Mesmer's spear, by the way. Not that it means anything, but I don't know. I noticed that the other day. But yeah, definitely Black Flame, like Deathblight. I mean Deathblight I can see why they didn't want to add too much of, but dude, we got nothing when it came to Black Flame for the DLC. That's honestly disappointing. And then we have Rain of Fire. Like, come on, make that make sense. The only way that makes sense is, like, From Software is the only person who plays the game at From Software is Miyazaki. He's the only one, man. His interests pretty much align the entire company into doing what they're supposed to do, you know? Like, I feel like he has a lot of passion, but I feel like the company kind of, you know, gets carried on that passion. We definitely need more, I don't know, maybe just something more from the team at From Software to let us know that, like, they're playing the game. You know, Miyazaki's the only person at From Software who I'm confident in hearing his opinions. You know, he's the only person at From Software who talks about, like, how they play the game and stuff. We don't get anything where it's like, oh yeah, we thought about adding some Black Flame, but, you know, we decided against it. It just never comes up. And then when we play the DLC and we see things like Rain of Fire, we know for a fact that they're not playtesting stuff. And then we look at the fact that we didn't get any Black Flame spells, and we're just like, are you guys... Like, there's definitely a section of From Software who's not 100% as passionate as Miyazaki, and I'm putting that, like, kind of lightly, you know? I mean, we'll see what the future holds, but, like, reading some of the stuff definitely makes me think that... sheesh. I don't know, man. They're getting a little bit... They're slipping. I'll say that much. They're slipping. It feels like some of this stuff definitely should have been, you know, worked out. It definitely should have been mentioned. But yeah, like... Miyazaki must have never used Rain of Fire, because if he did, he would have brought it up that it was a bad spell, and then they would have worked it out. You know what I mean? But the fact that it's still there... Likely Miyazaki never used it, and we're likely never going to get a patch to have it be good, you know? I don't know. It's definitely disappointing, and I just wish this stuff was talked about more, to be honest. That's why I'm making this video, for sure, because it's like, I do get good comments. Like, there's a handful of comments that are just complaining, but then there's comments that are just very, very good, and it's like, dude, how didn't From Software think about this? And if they didn't think about this, is the leadership at From Software truly as game progressing as we claim? You know, like, Miyazaki's the best. He has a great vision and stuff, but like, does he understand, like, the level of gameage? Does he understand how far we can go with these builds, man? It just feels like this is like the one time where some of the builds feel limited to the vision of From Software or the capability, like, especially Black Flame. That's insane. Like, we didn't get like like a fire spell that also inflicts poison. Like, that stuff would be cool. But, like, I don't know. I'm not complaining about Elden Ring, you know? I just wanted to point this stuff out, because this stuff does, like, kind of upset me. Frankly, because I do have a Black Flame build, and I really want Black Flame to be good, but it just doesn't get any love, and then but then we also have Rain of Fire, so it's kind of like, we're just debating if it's by choice, or if it's by capability. You know, are they undercooking some things and overcooking other things? Is that the vision, you know? But, you know, just let me know in the comments, because, yeah, some of the stuff is definitely disappointing.